say I win the lottery or something, I get me a little pony. Don't you think? Clean out the barn. Have a pony in there, like a little one, like real small. That's if I win the lottery. I'm gonna, the more you spend, the smaller. I want something that fits in my hand. It's not gonna be cheap. Like the micro dairy cows and the micro donkeys, they're expensive. But if I'm gonna have a pony, I want like a little. What I want it to be is like a little tiny horse that looks like a racehorse, but it's tiny, and then it can just run around my yard and haul ass. Maybe keep it in an aquarium. It's fucking this big, it can stay in an aquarium unless it kicks and then it breaks the glass. Maybe it'd be better, in one of those like little rabbit cages with some sawdust or something. That is what I would like. I mean, I look at my barn and I'm thinking, oh, I'd really like a horse, but I want a really tiny horse. One that fits in the palm of your hand. Something small. Like, if it had a stable that was the size of a cat's litter box, I think that'd be fantastic. It's like dolphins, I'll be honest with you, like that's cruel. The orcas at SeaWorld and all that was just cruel. But if they could like genetically modify a dolphin and make it so it's hand size, this little tiny one, if you had a pool that was like the size of this yard, and it was this, I don't know if that doesn't sound too cruel, as long as you were throwing out little tiny fish. A little dolphin like this big, it probably eat plankton. I don't know. It's an idea. I'm an idea guy. I'm the guy that invented licorice ice cream. I invented that. I also invented smoke flavored ice cream, which, you're like, smoke. I'm telling you, it's delicious. Make vanilla ice cream, leave the vanilla out of it, and just put 1 drop of smoke, liquid smoke. Yum. You'll love it. You will love it. I'm going to smoke some ribs on my new Webber Kettle. I'm going to make this real easy. It's not going to be that easy because I'm going to smoke them for a long time. So I'm putting them on around 6. They're not going to be done until late tonight. I'm going to use some ribs that I got at Wegmans. They're Smithfield ribs. And I'm not going to do much to them, I'll be honest with you. I don't want to work. I don't want to work. I just want to eat like later tonight. That's it. Now I could have these on a plate, but that would make me have to work more, and I don't want to work more. I could have washed my hands. No, that's not dirt, that's blueberries. But if it was dirt, I don't know, maybe I'd wash my hands. Maybe I would. That would be more work. Not doing anything fancy. Just gonna use stuff like this. Garlic powder. Don't open up on me. I don't need that much powder. Pepper. Pepper's powder. It is. Sort of. It's flaked. It's a powder. Certainly smaller than a peppercorn. Put some of this stuff on. Now I can eat this stuff by the spoon. Seriously, I could put this in a spoon, like a whole, and then just eat it. Yum. Oh yeah. Feel like I'm in Kansas City. Alright. But you're asking where's the salt? I didn't bring any out. Tony's has salt in it, right? Sure. It's mostly salt, I would assume. Filtered my Webber Kettle, so I cut the grate out so that I could feed the fire. Now they make a product like that, but I didn't get it. So this works real good. You can also slide the grate around if need be, if I want to put something directly over the heat. But tonight I'm smoking these ribs, so I want everything indirect. But if I had a little tiny horse, like a really, really tiny horse that would sit in like the palm of my hand, like here you go, here's my horse, I'd just keep it inside with me. It's sleep inside with me and Remy. It wouldn't be any big deal. I wouldn't even litter box train it. Come on, like that, I'd just sweep it up. Horse poo, have you ever seen it? They probably make one of those like little diaper things, that you see like the police horses using to catch the poo. But I mean, you're talking about this poo's gonna be the size of like mouse poo. So I just want indirect heat on the ribs. The ribs will go over on this side. I'm smoking them. Keep the heat off of them if you're smoking them, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm using peach wood. Put this chunk of peach wood on here. I mean, I want a really tiny horse. Now, I've seen them the size of Cocker Spaniels. That's not what I want. And this is only hypothetical if I win the lottery. I want a real small Chihuahua size. If it could be about the same height as a Chihuahua, that would be acceptable. These down. Right about there. Let's camp this. Yeah, that's set up. And then I'll control how much air is getting in. So I sort of want the fire. I want less. I want it to sort of die down right now. So I'm going to put the lid on it. Smoke flavored ice cream. What are some of my other inventions? I've had quite a few. I have. What's it up? Oh, that's hot. Oh yeah, that's getting hot fast. Like that. See all the smoke? It's hot in there though. It's cooking a little bit. Am I look at the bird. Bird pooping on my new Webber Kettle. I know I was doing a video. I could have cleaned that off, but you know what? That would require me to work more. So we'll just kind of cook it off in the process. Or maybe I will actually work and clean off the top of the Webber Kettle. You never know. Watch the video. You'll find out. Wow, it's beautiful out. Lot of food inventions. Root beer flavored Red Bull. That was my invention. They never, I don't know, it was so good that they didn't want to use it, I guess. That was my idea. And once again, licorice flavored Red Bull. That's one of my inventions. The tiniest, the smallest horses, like this big. Really tiny. Call them matchbox horses. Check this out. See anything different? Got the bird poop off. You know how I did it? Garden hose. Wasn't that much work. It wasn't. That's how much I appreciate viewers like you all. I do. I took the bird poop off just for you. I love you. Join my channel. I wish I was wearing one of my Peter Caine designs from, that are on Teespring, but I'm not because I really can't afford it. So imagine that this is a Peter Caine t-shirt and go to Teespring and buy one of the actual Peter Caine t-shirts. They're art. They're art. They're awesome too. I'm putting out a new one right now. It's called Snowflake. Another snowflake design. It hasn't been that long. I threw some more wood on it and put the lid back on. I just came out here because Marty wanted to go out. So I'm gonna put the lid back on it. That's a great thing about the Webber Kettle is that, you can really, control how much air is getting in it. So you can totally control the fire real good. So I want it to burn a little bit, but I want it to smoke. And some of the wood that I did put in there was a little green. It's gonna be delicious. It is, but this is gonna take a while. So I'm gonna just turn this closed a little bit more. Be great. Let's see how this is looking. Oh yeah. I send a lot of videos through text to friends. It's easier for me than typing it out. And I had this one friend who I love to death. Her name's Jinian, and she doesn't have a smartphone. That's the one person. It used to be Woodboy and Milk Paint didn't have one, so there were two of my friends didn't have them. And then they got one, and then they'll use it all the time. They got no problem with it. But they did the same thing that Jinian did, which is, no, why would I need that? Just pick up the phone and call me. Okay, all right. So you can't receive videos or pictures. You know, you can't communicate like a normal person. I'm not saying I wouldn't call her. I'm just saying it'd be nice to be able to sometimes text her something. She says, well, then I'd have to check my phone. And she says that she gets compulsive about stuff like that. You know, if it's not that, it would be something else. So you get the phone, and if you start being compulsive about it, just check it twice a day or something. That's what I do. I check it once, twice a day. If I think somebody's going to be, you know, if I'm expecting a message, I might check it 3 or 4 times a day. But so I can't send her a text. I have this important thing that I want to tell her. So I'm going to tell her in this video, but oh, yeah, that looks great. That looks really freaking awesome. My pork is looking good. Look at that. Yum, yum. Not everybody is into dogs. My grandmother, she would feed my uncle's dogs, as I remember. She told me that, but she really wasn't into dogs. You need to respect people. Not everybody is into dogs. So if they ask you to put a leash on the dog, put a leash on the dog and get the dog away from the person that has the phobia. Don't get all crazy like this person in Central Park did. And if any police should have been called, it should have been on the lady, because she's choking that dog. That's the kind of nonsense. I see this lady with the untrained dog and everything. Like she probably gives that dog, she spoils that dog rotten. She doesn't treat it right. She kills it with kindness in a way. And then she's freaking out and she's choking the dog. Like, oh yeah, you really love that dog, don't you, lady? You really love the dog, I can tell. She probably does love the dog, but she's so flipped out she doesn't even realize she's choking the dog. You're choking the dog, lady. Stop that. Calm down. I mean, look at her. Look at how freaked out she is. Look at what does she do? What is she doing? Why is she standing over the dog like this? And here she comes, gets in the guy's face. If she's that afraid, then why is she doing that? See her swinging the dog around? She's choking the dog. What the hell is that? What is the matter with this person? Look at that. That is looking like some sweet meat. Pork is the sweetest meat. And when you smoke it, there ain't nothing like that. Look at that. That's mostly that's mostly peach. A little pawpaw wood. And it's mostly peach. That is delicious. Put the lid back on. Not going to give it any air for a little bit. Then when I think that the fire's eating up all the oxygen, then I'll give it a little. Now we got smoke again. More smoke. That's all I can say. I'm not thinking of taking it off for a while. It'll be dark. You know, it's going to be on there for hours smoking. It's not ready. It's not ready. If I cut into that right now, blood. A lot of blood. I don't like blood. I'm afraid of it. I'm afraid of blood. On my steak? Or pork? On pork, definitely. On my steak, I eat it well done with ketchup. No, I don't. No. Do I look like do I look like an idiot? You think I'm an idiot? Because only an idiot would eat steak well done with ketchup, and that's pork.
I'm the snowflake king. I'm the snowflake. I'm the snowflake king. I'm the king of the snowflakes.
It's gonna take a while. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's not gonna be ready for quite some time. Probably by the time that it's ready, it's gonna be dark out. It's gonna be scary coming out here. See what I'm saying? I'll come out here with a dog. I'm not coming out by myself. I might bring a gun. I'm definitely not coming out here alone at night. I saw a huge bat. It was above my barn. I did, like in that field back there, I did think that I saw a Bigfoot about an hour ago, and then it wasn't. It was a deer. But it was brown and it was moving. I'm like, oh, that's Bigfoot. It was not. It was not Bigfoot. Usually the Bigfoot, they come out at night. Primarily a nocturnal animal. Bigfoot is. Primarily. You'll see them during the day sometimes, but primarily they just want to hang out at night and do whatever they do, which isn't, most of it is wrong. Yeah, I think that's looking pretty sweet. I'm gonna take it in now. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. That is really nice. Yum, yum, yummy. God damn. I'll be eating this for breakfast, probably lunch. I don't know if I'll eat. I'll try some tonight, but that's for tomorrow for sure. Do you hear that? Oh man. Can you hear that? I know what that is. Alright, I'm going in.